The state of Texas is considering taking over the Austin Police Department after city leaders redirected funds away from the force. Governor Greg Abbott tweeted about the proposal tonight. Good evening, I'm Sydney Benter.
I'm Robert Hadlock. KXAN's Alex Capriello joins us live from the newsroom with more.
Right, I just wrapped up an interview with Terry Keel. He's a former Texas representative and a Travis County sheriff, and he's the one who actually wrote the blueprint for Governor Abbott on how this might work. He wrote it to him in a letter and sent it his way. Now, basically, the 2021 legislature would need to vote on consolidating the Austin Police Department into its own standalone unit, which would become a part of the Texas Department of Public Safety. Now, instead of APD answering to the city manager, basically APD would be answering to the director of Texas DPS. Instead of the police budget being set by the city council, it would be set by the state's Public Safety Commission. He said it would make the police force stronger and would help with recruiting new officers. Keel said he's seen a rise in crime and a decrease in the quality of life for all Austinites. And if the city council won't address these issues, then it's the state's responsibility to step in.
State officials would be neglecting their duty if they didn't take a hard look at this, given the irresponsible actions that have been taken here locally by the Austin City Council and Mayor.
If the state of Texas would like to increase police presence in Austin, the state absolutely positively can do so by sending in state troopers, by sending in other state police officers, by encouraging the police, even hiring police from other jurisdictions to come and patrol the streets of Austin. But to just take over the police department of Austin, just no.
Now, we, of course, asked Mayor Adler his opinion on this proposal. He argued that Austin is one of the safest cities in the country and that the city council supports its police department. He suggested that this proposal from the governor was politically motivated during an election year. Keel said that regardless of what happens in November, he hopes the state legislature takes a very serious consideration of this proposal. And if they do, if they vote on a bill, if it makes it to the governor's desk and he signs it into law, the earliest we could see this take effect is September of next year. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Alex Capriello, KXAN News.
And Austin is the first large Texas city to take such action regarding the police budget. In San Antonio, the nearly $3 billion proposed budget there actually cuts police overtime and also moves the crisis response team to the Metro Health District, but both are similar moves to what Austin has undertaken. But the budget in the Alamo City would actually give officers a pay increase and add state-mandated increases for the retirement and health care of police officers. In the end, the police budget in San Antonio is about $8 million more than this year.